So in today's video, I actually want to share with you guys some of the new updates that have come out for Fallout 4 New Vegas. This is a large-scale mod aiming to bring all of New Vegas, and even a little bit more than that, into Fallout 4 as a totally new and playable world space. I have shown you guys quite a bit of this mod in the past, but today I actually wanted to take a look at a few things, some of the images that have been coming out over the past few weeks. You would know this if you pay attention to their Facebook page, that will be linked down below. As well as some of you may have heard, they actually just released a new gameplay video yesterday. This is of course showing some of the in-game systems as well as the world space itself. This video is also going to be sponsored by Amazon Prime. If you guys find the link in the description down below, you're going to be able to sign up for Prime for 30 days totally free. If you just got a bunch of money for Christmas, or you're just looking for some cool movies on the internet, Prime offers all of that, as well as music, TV shows, but really the 2-day shipping on packages is pretty awesome. So if you're making a purchase on Prime, sign up. It's free for 30 days again. But kicking things off, we actually have some of the different posters, as well as what looks like some magazine covers that are going to appear around New Vegas. They do mention with this post that a lot of the 3D artwork overshines this 2D artwork, but the 2D artwork is still immensely important. I feel like they did a really good job at capturing some of the stuff we did see in New Vegas, as well as just some of the different things you would see at the time, and it looks really good. For a lot of the stuff they're showing off, if you had this hanging on your wall and you're like, yeah, it's a vintage thing from 1960s New Vegas, I would totally believe you. Then we have a look at some of the different world space objects, as well as some of the new weathers that are going to be coming with this mod. Obviously, Fallout New Vegas had a very different weather and weather system compared to Fallout 4. In this Fallout 4 New Vegas, they will be taking advantage of Fallout 4's weather system, but also adding in new weathers to give it that more New Vegas feel. We can see some of that weather at this location here. It's also important to remember with this world space, placing down all those different things is really time consuming and an important aspect of getting the world to feel right. It's not as flashy and glowing as some of the other things, but it's still a really important step. I don't want to go unappreciated. So we have a few different things going on here. All these seem like they are going to be Legion weaponry. First and foremost, we have the makeshift machete. As you can see, it's basically going to be a handmade machete, and this thing looks really cool and really deadly. I really love those makeshift designs. I feel like they fit really well into Fallout, and I feel like the Legion is even further a really good faction to be taking advantage of these. You can actually see their little emblem on the handle there. Then we actually do have a bow. This one's really interesting. They mentioned how this is going to be an alternative to silence weapons. They were really prevalent previously, so there's still some floating around. I feel like this could be really cool if the animations and implementation are done right. Having a bow and arrow in Fallout would be different, but if you think back to like Far Cry, using the bow in Far Cry was a ton of fun. One, because yes, it was totally silent, and two, it was just kind of satisfying to have that little extra added layer of difficulty. Fallout 4's combat system's really overhauled, and having a bow in that's implemented correctly, I think would be a ton of fun. Finally, we do have the Machete Gladius. More or less what this is meant to be is another Legion weaponry. Again, all these are for the Legion, but basically it's taking the traditional Gladius that you did see in Roman times and actually adapting it to the desert for those purposes. It looks really cool. I love the look of all three of these weapons. Again, that bow, I'm excited to see how it's implemented, but the two melee weapons also look really promising. Then we do have this new gameplay video. I will have this full video linked down below. I'm only going to show you parts of it and some of the highlighting things that I think look really freaking cool. In the background, you're seeing a little bit of the world space. They're wandering around just this one select little gulch area. It's fairly small, but for what it is, it looks really freaking good. But where things get really spicy is when they actually get into that perk tree. Obviously, this looks very different. This is actually going to be a collaborative effort. I've teased this somewhat in the past. It's actually being made by Fallout Cascadia, as well as they were sharing that with the people over at Fallout 4 New Vegas, as well as the people at Fallout 4 New Vegas made some edits to it to make it a little bit more of their own. So it's really nice to see these mod authors working together, but it looks really good. You can see return of some of those different skills, as well as traits, things like that. Getting rid of that special tree that is in Fallout 4. This was actually kind of released as a mod for Fallout 4. It's basically reskinning the existing Fallout 4 perk tree to look like this and function like this one. I'll have a link to that down below. It's not really adding anything in new, but it's just kind of changing the way the special and perk tree works in Fallout 4 right now, as well as it actually gives the functionality to add in brand new perks. So that's something we could see in the future. But yeah, it's really cool to see this. Again, a lot of this was made by the people over at Fallout Cascadia, and they have been sharing it with everyone. And of course, we're going to get all those awesome perks and things like that that we do know and love from Fallout New Vegas. Then we also do see some video of the karma system as they do take down one of the Goodsprings settlers. So you're going to lose karma as well as gain infamy with Goodsprings. I love this system in Fallout New Vegas. I really wish it was in Fallout 4. I think that could have been cool if they somehow tied that in with the settlement system. That's a video for another day. Either way, that's largely the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. Again, links to everything I showed you down below. I really encourage you to click on them. Currently, there's no release date or no known release date for Fallout 4 New Vegas, but they're making awesome progress, and invariably some of the stuff that they do build along the way will be released for us to experience before it is fully done. Yeah, it's pretty much it. As always, again, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're having a good 2018, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.